We are in Medellin, which is, I believe, the second largest city in Colombia. There's approximately 4.5 million people in the city and surrounding areas. The church we're working with is the El Rodillo Medellin, which is a Baptist church plant that is part of 15 or 16 different El Rodillo churches in the Medellin area. The Christian church here, in its limited capacity, is mostly Catholic. The area that they are spreading the gospel is made up of mostly middle income or upper income professionals, doctors, lawyers, journalists, professions that require, a degree outside of just normal high school. The area is thirsty for the gospel, who Christ is, what exactly he came to do, and what does it even mean to live in relationship with Christ and our Father. El Rodillo Medellin is the only evangelical church that we're aware of. And specific to this church, the area that they are attempting to spread the gospel, evangelize, is several 100,000 people just within 1 to 2 mile radius. So a very dense, large population, and many of them are very thirsty for the gospel.
We were just calculating a place for 100 or maybe 120 people. That's the church. But in the last 4 months, every week, God was adding more people. So when we moved here, that's surprise, we were like 211 people. This is okay. That's a big and a good trouble. A good problem.
Pastor Jonathan, who heads the El Rodillo Medellin church here that we have been working with, has organized a very impactful week, I would say. But the primary thing that we're participating in is what they call the talks. They advertise it throughout the community and within the church that they're bringing in foreigners from United States to come and speak with them on specific topics each night. Many of the people come because they want to learn more about the Bible and discipleship, and many people come because they simply want to work on their English.
Okay, so last night we had a parenting talk, and I was on the panel, although I don't have any children. I was with my parents. And we just kind of answered questions and talked about how to raise your children in the faith and what that looks like practically, and just offered advice and things like that. And then there was a time for questions, so they asked questions and we answered that.
This church is filled with families with probably mostly younger children, and they have questions.
Yeah, so our goal was that they would walk away with just a better understanding of how to raise your children in a Christian home and in the church, and what that looks like, bringing them up and training them in the way that they should go.
Many of our talks, though, have started in an area of simple as last night, work-life balance, and we actually end up talking deeper about how to bring our relationship with Christ into everything we do. And it's very conversational, it's very easy to have, it's also very encouraging.
A lot of people in this church are new believers, and so we've been just working with them and discipling them and helping them, because this church is growing really, really fast, so we've been working alongside them.
I came because of the people. This is my 5th time in Colombia, and each time I come, I just feel more loved by the people. And the coffee.
So if you're thinking about coming to Colombia, I would say just go for it. I had my concerns and my fears about coming my first time. God was still in control, and God still helped me through that.
It's a really great opportunity to experience different cultures and experience different people and see how different people around the world live differently from we do, but we have the commonality of Christ between us, and it's a really beautiful thing to see the work that they're doing here, and then we can come alongside them and help them in that. A lot of times we go on mission trips thinking we're going to help somebody, but really they end up, helping us.
I just want to say thanks for coming. Thanks for staying with us, for share your important time with our family, our church. The people here in Colombia, in the church, are very excited because they say, oh, Americans are coming. For that, thank you.